Jason Castle with Bass Pro Electronics. Today we want to talk about the LVS12 and the LVS32 Panoptix transducers. We get lots of questions on what's the difference, what should I decide. You know, we've got the EchoMap Ultra units and the 86 series that can run the LVS12, plug and play, and the 32 is going to have your full spectrum Livescope view. So we compiled some video on the water so you can make the decision. Alright, let's take a look at some footage that we compiled to compare the LVS12 and the LVS32 transducers. Here we have the LVS12 in a 30-degree forward viewing angle. You're able to clearly see structure, your lure, and fish out in front of the boat and see how they're relating to one another. Now I like this transducer especially for bass fishing, as I can tell when I get within 20 to 30 feet, those larger fish typically spook, so I like to stay off of them. However, there is no compromise to the LVS32 transducer in its 135-degree field of view. Not only are you seeing out in front of the boat just like the LVS12, but you're also seeing the middle water column and straight down. For crappie fishing, there is no compromise. When you get closer to structure, this is the view that you need. Now it does require a separate box to process that data and makes installation a little bit more difficult, but you're not compromising in the viewing angle whatsoever. Now on the LVS12 though, again, out in front of the boat, when you're staying off a structure, this transducer is very valuable and is a very well priced option. Now it's only compatible on your EchoMap Ultra displays and your 86 series displays, but it is plug and play, draws less power, and is super easy to install. You clearly see your lure out in front of the boat. Now there is a kind of a pain, as you do have a black area where you're not viewing any signal and doesn't utilize the screen space very well, but as far as an economical view for forward-looking sonar, this thing is worth its weight in gold. Now, I have used this transducer many times in bass fishing, and I've caught multiple fish that I would never have caught before with being able to see this forward view, especially in shallow water and deep water. It's also got a 30-degree down view, so not only do you see out in front of the boat in 30 degrees, but you also got the view where you can look straight down. Now in deeper water, drop shot, video game fishing, all the above, this transducer is going to be worth its weight in gold. So you can clearly see structure and your fish and how they're relating. Now again, on crappie fishing, when you're sitting straight over structure or right next to it and you want that full viewing angle, the 32 has no compromise. This transducer is awesome. Now it is a little bit higher priced, but your viewing angle is 135 degrees. So you can clearly see in down where you can orientate this transducer straight in front of the boat, the back of the boat, and pivot it to get left and right, a full view of that water column in live time. So make sure you subscribe to our video and like us on social media.